Now that you're done with your setup, I'm going to show you how the strategy works. Don't forget, if you look up here, you see that we are currently on VIX 75 index, and this is the 1 minute time frame. I'm going to show you how the strategy works here. And now, before I show you how the strategy works, I need to show you the setup one more time. Under main charts, here is the main chart. We have two moving averages. First one is moving average 300, shift 0. Method is linear weights, apply to weighted close, style is 3 pixel, and color is black. You click on done. Now the second moving average is moving average 100, shift 0, method linear weights, apply to previous indicators data, style is 3 pixel, and color is gold. Then click on done. Now on indicator window 1, the first thing we have there, the first indicator is scholastic oscillator. With this setup is 1111, and then price field is low high, method is simple, style is 11, and then color of your screen, my screen color is white. That's why I'm using white. I want it to be not visible. And then level is level 20. Level 20, as you can see here, level 20 is buy, while level 80 is sell, and then return, and then click done. Okay, now we are done with scholastic oscillator. Now let's move to moving average. The first moving average on indicator window 1 is moving average 300, just like you have on the main charts. The setup is this way, and then done. Second moving average is just like the second moving average you have on the main chart, that is 100, 0 linear weight, previous indicators data, and then 3 pixel, and color is gold. Then you click on done. Now let's move to indicator window 2. The first thing we have there again is scholastic oscillator with 111, low high, simple, 1 pixel, and not visible, just like the other one. But this time around the level has changed. Look at the levels here. We have levels: level 20, 80, 90, 10, and 50. We have 5 levels, and then 4 pixels, colored black, and then you return, and then click done. You have it this way. Now after, still on indicator window 2, you have Ichimoku. Ichimoku is 9, 29, 52, field, and then the first style is 4 pixel with colored blue. Others are 1 pixel with the color of your screen charts, and then you click done. Now we are done with indicator window 2. Now let's move to indicator window 3. The first thing we have is relative strength index. Relative strength index, and then the parameter is 1. Apply to close. Style is 4 pixel with colored blue, and these are the levels. Level 90 is sell, 80 is wait, while 10 is buy. Return, and then click done. Still on indicator window 3, the next thing we have there is 4 moving averages, and then the first moving average is moving average 5, that is period 5, shift 0, method is simple, apply to close, style is 4 pixel, color is red, and then you click done. The next moving average is moving average 3, shift 0, method simple, apply to close, style is 4 pixel, color is gold, and then done. Third moving average is moving average 2, shift 0, but this time around method is exponential. Don't make that mistake. Moving average 2, method is exponential, apply to close, 4 pixel, color is blue, and then done. Then the last moving average is moving average 50. Take note, the last moving average is moving average 50, shift is 0, method is exponential, apply to close, style is 4 pixel, and color is black. Click on done. Now we are done with our setup, and now I'm going to show you how the strategy really works. How the strategy works is what I'm showing you right now. Now here is it. Let me back test and then see what happened. This is a very good example of what happened here in the market. One thing is, the first step you need to take is this. Before you take any price action, first of all, go to the main chart and see those 2 moving average. when you experience a crossover on those two moving average, when you experience a crossing over like this, just have a look at this. There's a crossover there. Have you seen it? Now, if you have a crossover there, also come to the first indicator window and confirm if there's another crossover. And if you confirm this is another crossover you've seen here, there is another crossover here. So that is to tell you that the market is going to change direction. So in that case, let's assume that you bought from there, you bought from here, you bought from there, let's assume you bought from here. When after the crossover you bought from here, sorry, let's assume you bought from here. You would have seen that from that point to this point here, you would have been in profits. From that point to this point here, you see, you would have been in profit, and then you just cap out of the market. So that's exactly how the strategy works. When you experience a crossover on the main chart and also experience a crossover on that indicator window 1 with moving average 300 and moving average 100, it is telling you that the market is going to change direction. If the crossover happen below 20, you are going to buy. Had it been happen above 80, you would have sold. You would have sold and you would have been in profit. I'm going to backtest to show you how to sell. Very good. Look at sell entry here. Very good example is here. You can see that the market, the crossovers are happening here. Just like we said, here is a crossing over here. It has happened here. It has happened here. That is a crossover there. From that point, if you pick a sell entry, you will see what would have happened to you now. You would have all been in profit. Look at the selling. Market is going down. Look at how it is. Until, when do you have to leave the market? You leave the market when you experience that the moving average, the 300 moving average had touched this line here, this line 20. If it touches this line 20, then you need to go out of the market. You see, when it touches this line 80, market begin to go up and then sprinkle and begin to dance. So when this moving average touches line 20, please go out of the market. You'll be in profit. You can see that what I'm saying is true. Look at another crossing over here. The crossover happened here, though it did not work out better. In this case, I will not advise you to enter the market when it is not clearly crossed. Please don't enter the market, but you will still be in profit. Look at from here, when the crossover happened, market goes up. Look at it here. The market goes up, and then you would have been in profits. Look at the market still goes up. It still goes up. In huge profit you would have been. Now let me see another example. Look at it here. If you pick a sell entry from here when the crossing over happened, see what would have happened. The market sells, continue selling, go down, and this is when it touches. At this point, you go out of the market. When you see it has touched the line here, go out of the market. So that is exactly how to scalp VIX 75. Not just VIX, others index also work here. For instance, let's go to VIX 100, VIX 10. Sorry, you see the same thing happen here. VIX 10, the same thing happen. You see, this is a crossover. If you pick a sell entry from here, if you sell from here, look at what would have happened. You have been in profit up to when it touches this. Remember, when it touches this line, you need to exit. Look at what happened here. Look at what happened here. When it touches here, you need to go out of the market and you'll be in profit. So it was on all VIX market, volatility market, it was. But let me return to VIX 75 because that's where I focused on. And you can see that It is huge here. Now you would ask me, what about this indicator window 3 and indicator window 2? How can we use it? Now we use this if you want to be in the market for long. And remember that if you want to be in the market for long, that means you might have had huge income I mean. So if you have up to, like, let me say 100 equity, I would not advise you to use these two indicators. I would not advise you. Just use the main chart and this second chart. That is indicator window 1. But if you want to, if you have, like I said, if you have up to $500 equity and you want to be in the market for long, maybe you want to make huge income, that is when this moving average comes in. Now, how does this moving average works? Let me show you how it works. Let me look for a perfect example to show how it works if you want to be in the market for long. Okay, I think this is a perfect example. Now, okay, let me just look on the 75. Sorry. Okay, here is it. Now let's check on here. When you check on the first main chart, you see there's a crossing over here. Come over the to the indicator window 1, there's another crossover. Now you notice one thing, before the crossover happened, this indicator window 2, the Ichimoku touches line 10. And when Ichimoku touches line 10, it is a clear direction to tell you that the market has gone down to the lowest points and is now going up. So you come and check this other moving average here, the indicator window 3, and you see that all the indicators converge and touch this line 10. When all the indicator touches line 10, and Ichimoku here on indicator window 2 touches line 10 as well, then there's a crossing over. It is telling you that the market is going to go high for a very long time. So let's assume that you bought from here, you bought from this point here. See what would have happened. See, the market goes up, goes up, goes up until it goes up for a longer time. You don't just need to scalp from here. The market goes up, goes up until there's a crossing over here. Look at when it crosses over here. And then you see that at this point in time, you need to leave the market. At this point in time, please exit the market. Exit the market at this point. And then you might even decide to sell it. At this point, when there's another crossover, you sold it. And if you sell it, look at it here, you still be in profit. And then you're making money either ways. So this is how the indicator works. But remember, like I told you, if you are not having huge income, please don't try to work on this last indicator, because it usually gives heart attack. It is only when you have huge income, and it can stay for days. Like you've seen me moving it. It's not just easy. Sometimes it takes days for it to get to that point. So that is how to use it. Please, if you don't understand this explanation, kindly drop a text and then I'll have to explain it further. Thank you very much. Hope you've subscribed to my channel. Thank you.